Good morning, good morning. Good day to good people. How you guys doing out there? Hey, I want everybody to understand that, you might be going through a hard time. You might have something going on in your life that you don't exactly understand how you're going to get through. But one thing's for sure is that you can't worry about it. Don't worry, because you asked for it. You asked for these situations that are in your life, believe it or not. Whatever it is that you said you wanted to do, let's say you wanted to make $1 million. There's a lot of work that goes into that. So, you might have a stressful time. You might have a stressful life right now. You might have to go to this networking event, that networking event. Then you have to come back and go back to your regular 9 to 5. And then you get off, you're tired, you get off your 9 to 5. And then you have to go and record videos or work on whatever your passion is or your hobby. And those things might become stressful, but you asked for that. And likewise, you also ask for those situations where, let's say, for instance, you are in a mountain of debt and you don't know how you're going to pay it all off. Well, you put yourself in that situation. You asked for that when you said, hey, when I swipe this credit card, I'm not going to be responsible with it. I went and got it. I told you, when you go get it, you're telling those people you're going to pay it back and be responsible. But you're not being responsible, so therefore, you did that to yourself. And you need to understand that when you get those things and you do those things, that you did it to yourself, you need to take responsibility for it. And now that you have this debt, okay, it's time to pay it off. Let's get it back where it's supposed to be. And I'm going to be responsible with it. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. That's the main goal. That's what you're supposed to be doing when it comes to those types of things. So, every situation that we're in our life, we have to go ahead and we have to be the ones to take responsibility for it. A lot of times we like to try to run from responsibility. But at the end of the day, we have to take ownership of our lives. There's nothing that's out here that we put out into the ethos that we're not responsible for. Unless in extreme circumstances where somebody may have done something to you that you have zero control over, maybe while you were a child or something like that. You don't have control over that. And, do the best you can to get therapy or whatever you need to do to handle that and get over that. Not to say that those situations are good or they're definitely not good, but not to say that those situations are your fault. They're not, but they are your responsibility in the end. If those people did something to you or somebody did something to you, they may be wrong, but at the end of the day, you have to fix it. And it's not your fault, but you may have to fix it. But at the end of the day, those other situations in our life, the ones that we had control over, where we said, hey, I'm going to do this, or hey, I'm going to do that. And then we wonder why months down the line, we have to deal with problems and situations that are pertaining to that. We often are a little bit short-sighted and can only feel we're short-sighted and we can only feel the present pain. But in reality, we've been working on getting into that pain, to getting into that trouble for weeks, months, years. I tell myself this, I tell my family this all the time. A lot of times, we do work out regularly, but I struggle with this weight that I have. But at the end of the day, when I put something in my mouth, I'm the one that's responsible for how that turns out. So if I have back pain or something like that, or I can't move the way I want to move, or I'm not as strong as I once was, it's because of decisions that I made, things that I did or didn't do. And I can't worry about that. I have to go ahead and do what I have to do to fix it. Because when I ordered the pizza, then I asked for that. I asked for the pizza, so that means in turn I'm asking for the problems that come with it long term. So at the end of the day, we all have to monitor these situations in our life. We all have to understand that the present pain that you're in is just a result. It's just a result. The present pain that you're in is just a result of all the things that you did, the days, the weeks, the months prior to those painful situations. Hey, if you've been watching my videos, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If there's anything that you want to speak on or say, please comment. I'd appreciate that. Like my video, subscribe, share it with anybody who you think may care or may not care. Share it anyway. and go be great.